how I connected with my higher guardian angel. I started exploring meditation through shamanic drumming when I was 20 years old. I connected with spirit animals through the third eye. After a few years of studying Gnosticism and Thelema and the Hermetic tradition, I spontaneously decided to do a course on Buddhism after work. After meditating twice a day, I started getting crazy visions. I was working at a yoga festival where I bought my first tarot deck. One day, I decided to quit my job on a Thursday, leave my flat on a Friday, left my country on a Saturday, and by Sunday I was naked on a mountain. I planned to train as a Buddhist monk in Germany and decided to spend a month with mega hippies in Greece before abandoning the material realm. I had a dream where I was taking a cartoon guitar out of a box made out of musical notes. I interpreted this to mean I should reawaken my musical side by going to what I thought was a music festival in Turkey. For then, I took interpreting my visions very seriously. Following my dreams led me experiencing oneness of the universe through Sufism, being possessed by a demon in the Himalayas, and randomly moving to Malta to form various music projects. I realize now, no matter what spiritual path we choose, we are connecting with our higher guardian angel. We can call it intuition or Guru Dev. Either way, the end result is the same for the great spiritual leaders, following our true will against the tired ideologies of the mainstream establishment. After 13 years on the spiritual path and 8 years sober, I returned to Ireland to readjust my life. After spending 2 fun weeks with a Tantra healer, I spontaneously asked a woman to engage in a sensual ritual with me. That night, so much energy built up in my head, I psychologically died for 2 months, and my consciousness went into the higher realm I call the void, or absolute reality. That night, I tried 3 times to cross the abyss that all magicians dream of crossing, and I didn't come back in one piece or alone. On my way back from the ritual, crossing the imaginary border between the beasts named the Republic of Ireland and Northern Ireland, I had a ball of white energy stuck in my crown. It was very painful. I eventually got home and sat in silence. I had no choice but to accept the energy, and the energy came down to me as a great white pillar. All the knowledge of the universe was being forced into my body, and my body couldn't take it. My higher guardian angel came down as an energy being. I have experienced my higher guardian angel through feelings and voice, but this was my first time seeing it in physical form. It was white. Its wings could also be used as a cape, had a golden heart and a long spear. My higher guardian angel gave me my specific purpose in the universe and how I was going to do it. Then when I asked for its name, it told me it was Belial. Something didn't feel right about this. Belial is the fallen angel that tricked Lucifer into rebelling against God. It didn't feel right that this was my higher guardian angel's name. The next day I became sick with a fever. For 4 days I couldn't function. I was lying on my bed and I saw a green demon. It was Belial. Belial had been interfering with my conversation with my higher guardian angel. I made a deal with the demon and agreed to leave me alone. My fever went down, and later my mother told me that my nephew had a fever and I probably caught it from him. So what happened? Did I catch a fever and hallucinate the whole thing? Or does our subconscious desires influence our physical realm? I believe it's both at the same time. A month or so later, I was on the bus. A large white angel came down, this time looking like a real-life statue. It was much bigger than me, and yet it was in me. I learned its name and special power. Later on, my higher guardian angel guided me away from danger, and now I can invoke its energy daily. A few days later, I started traveling down the various gates of hell and started combating Satan. But that's a different story for another time.